My name is Nicole Fiore, and I roller skate. You know the old school roller skates, 2 in front, 2 in back? Yeah, those ones. I'm gonna be teaching you how to roll and entertaining you along the way. Come roll with me. Today we are back in our small space, like usual, but today we are going to talk about things that you can do to practice your turns in a small space. We can practice a lot of technique. We can also really work on our strength and our strength training. Sure, endurance, speed, stuff like that is not very good in a small space. We can save that for when we come out of all of this. This is something that my dad taught me a very long time ago when I was skating figures. That's the circles at the rink. I used to train in figures with my dad, and he would make me stand there in the rink and do static turns. So static turns are when you work on your turns standing still. So you do everything the same way as you would on the figure circle or just on the floor, and you work on where you're putting your weight in the skate for your turns. So the goal is to stand still when you are starting the turn, work on your body technique, feel where you need to feel in your skate, and then when you do the turn, you will hopefully come out of it with some speed. So you will roll out of the turn. Not very fast, but enough. So that's what we're going to work on. I'm going to show you guys how to do this today. We're going to start with our 3 turns. So I'm going to start on my left outer forward 3 turn. That is this one if I were rolling. So on a 3 turn, just like a bracket, your weight shifts from the inner to the outer or the outer to the inner. So on a static turn, these are fairly easy to do. But I'm going to start on my left outer forward. If you're doing a left outer forward 3 turn, you want your arms to be in an L with your right arm in front. Your left arm out to your side, like this. You're going to extend your free leg at the diagonal and then try to stand still. Soften your knee a little bit, pretend like you're on the outside edge, so your weight is going to be to the outside of your skate. And then figure out how you can transfer the weight to the inside while practicing the turn. That screech I hate, but it is what it is. So, outer edge, soften the knee, tighten the abs, tighten the back, tighten the free leg, arms are solid, your chin is going to look toward your right hand, and then transfer to that way. Outside edge. Now let's try our right foot because of course, whatever we do on one side, we should practice it on the other side as much as we don't like to. The right outer forward 3 turn, your left arm will be in front, your right arm out to your side. Soften the knee, tight abs, tight back, solid stable arms. On these 3 turns, for them to be proper, you want your free leg to slice through solid. You don't want it to go around, you want it to come straight through. So practice that while you're doing this. The free leg should slide straight through. Now let me tell you, my turns are not perfect, far from perfect, and a cusp, 3 turns, cusp into your circle. So realistically, if you're rolling and you're following a circle or an edge to the inside of your edge, if I'm pressing on a good outside edge, my foot will go into the circle and pull out of it. That's why they're called 3 turns, because your cusp goes in and then your foot goes out, so it's like this, boom, boom, and it makes like a 3 turns. Brackets are also good ones to do statically. My right inner, oh no, I should just focus on 3 turns. Everyone's 3 3 turns should be magical. If you can do static 3 turns, then once you're rolling, it's actually easier, to be honest. Let's do the inner 3 turns. These are all going forward. So I'm gonna start on my right foot for this one, my right inner forward. So my weight is pressing on the inside edge. I put my weight pretty much right here. I'm not really sure, I don't remember what is correct for figures, but that's where I feel it. So I'm on an inside edge. Now for the right inner forward 3 turn, my arms are open this way, so my right arm is leading. And then my free leg passes behind. So I'm here. These ones don't screech nearly as much for me. Does that mean I'm not sliding it as hard? Hips are slightly open. They don't need to be, but that's how I do it. And the weight transfers from the inside edge to the outside edge, and I roll out of it. Now the other foot, my left inner forward. I hated this one growing up. I still hate it. Ask any of my skaters. I hate this one. Left arm is leading, soft bend in the left skate, the left knee. Free leg is out. Focus, try to get that inside edge. Transfer the weight to the outside. Roll out of it. I don't know why. This one is just like so hard for me. Figure 9, man. Bank of America, 9B. Hated that figure. Oof. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please ignore me. If you do know what I'm talking about, comment below. 9A, 9B. Okay, that was better. I obviously need to practice these. Okay, back to forward 3 turns. Let's start with the right outer back. These ones are way more fun for me statically. So on a right outer back, I'm actually going to do it this way. So I'm already setting up my hands so that when I finish the turn, I don't really have to move them. My weight is on the outside of my right skate. My arms are set up like this. My right arm is in front. I'm gonna rotate my head this way as I turn. Soft bend in the knee. Transfer it from the outside to the inside. I'm rolling downhill this way. This is hard. Outside to the inside. All right, other foot. So left outer back. Now my left arm is going to be in front. I'm going to turn to my right and my head is going to rotate with it. Soft bend. Outer edge to the inner edge. That's another one for me. Oh, that makes sense. Why the left inner forward 3 turn, holding the edge on my left inner has always been harder than my right inner. That makes total sense. Okay, inner to outer backward. I'm gonna do my left first because it's easier. Oh, I have a fun thing with this turn. We'll get into that another time. Okay, so I'm on my left inner edge. Free leg points. My right arm is in front. I'm gonna rotate to my left and I'm gonna switch from the inner to the outer. Ooh, that one wasn't as bad as I thought. Inner to the outer. Right inner back 3 turn. Left arm is in front. I'm going to rotate to my right. So from the inner to the outer. These ones are better than I imagined. Right inner to the outer. Whew. Okay, if you do this a lot, Your legs will thank you. This is quite tiring. These turns, practicing these turns is one thing that I like. When you do it standing still, it's so much more work. It's really good. And you will be shocked at how easy it is once you start rolling with them. Get your confidence standing still. If you need to hold on to something, which I'm sure you noticed, I did hold on to the wall a few times to stabilize myself when I was first just standing. Do not be ashamed if you have to put your foot down or find wherever it is. It's all about balance. You have to work your way up. So work on your feet, work on your ankle, your knee, your hips, your shoulders, don't forget your core, and then lastly your head. You have to figure out how your entire body can work together to do these movements, because you don't want one half of your body to be working harder than the other, and you want to make sure you are working both feet, all of your edges, both feet, very important. Okay, stay safe you guys, keep practicing, keep getting stronger. I believe in you, we can do this. Turns, turns, turns. Everyone's turns are going to be amazing. Well, wasn't that educational? Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel while you're at it. You know, if you want to learn how to be cool and not fall down so much. Oh, this floor is dirty. Okay. Ew.